Okay, Pisces, welcome and welcome back, my loves, to Pisces Network. We're going to get into another reading. Y'all know the drill. And if you don't know the drill, welcome, because that means you knew. Okay? Be sure to hit that subscribe button, you guys. Like the video. And be sure to put your comments below. If the reading is resonating, put a brain in the chat. Y'all put your affirmations in the chat because we are amplifying them. And we are projecting them positively out into the universe for them to be reality for you. Also put what you're grateful for. If you would like to participate, that would be greatly appreciated. And it's going to help you reach whatever goal that you're trying to reach a whole lot faster. Because I am asking my spirit team to help send positive energy to you and amplify those affirmations and those gratitude statements. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. Before we do, though, okay, business first. If y'all would like a personal reading, or if you would like to join our membership to have early access to readings like this, be sure to click the links in the description box below. There's a link for personal readings. There's also a link to the join button so that you can join our circle. The diameter tier is the one that you're going to want to join if you want to have access to the exclusive content and to the early readings, the readings that come out on the channel early, okay? Also, if you guys would like to get merch, it's on sale until the end of Pisces season. And if you guys would like to donate, thank you first of all for all of your contributions. All of my subscribers, members, and moderators, everyone who comments on the videos, likes the videos without being berated, and don't act weird. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And if you would like to contribute, please do not use the super thanks. Sorry, I'm going against the grain. I would just trust PayPal more, okay? If you don't have a PayPal, I understand. I'm trying to work on getting Cash App back, but it was just too difficult. So just use PayPal for now if you want, honey. If not, then your well wishes and your comments, likes, and subscribes are more than enough, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the reading, Pisces. See what the messages are. Ooh, my eyebrow is itching. Ooh. I feel like I gotta shuffle one more time. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? What does Pisces need to know about? I want to find out. I know that a lot of you guys are not worried about love or romance, but I am interested to know who's got their eye on you, Pisces, when it comes to love and romance. So, Spirit, can you give me more clarity on that so that Pisces can be aware of who may be observing them at this time? Yep, guarded. Ooh. I'm a little guarded right now. Need time to trust you. So somebody really does not trust you. And they're very guarded. Okay, this could also be you. This really could be you, okay? And somebody could be trying to get you to trust them, okay? Who's got their eye on Pisces? Mutual feelings. I feel the same way. So if you, okay, 333 on the timer. If you don't feel the same way about this person, that's not who this reading is talking about. But it's somebody who you mutually have feelings for. It's somebody who feels the same way about you as you feel about them, and you feel the same way about them as they feel about you. So these feelings are mutual between the both of you. I think that's a good way to identify kind of who this person is, okay? Dressed to impress and being charmed was at the bottom in the back. Okay, well, tell me more about this person's situation, what we need to know. Opposites attract. I'm literally getting y'all could be two different colors. Like, literally, y'all could be... Listen, some of y'all might be LGBTQ and this person is heterosexual. You know what I mean? It's some different stuff. You could be two different races, two different ethnicities. It says so similar yet so different. We're perfect together. Wow. Well, opposites attract. What else do we need to know in this situation for Pisces and who may be watching? Apology. Please accept my apology for not doing the right thing. Oh, man. Tugging at the heartstrings. Okay, somebody wants to apologize because they were guarded with you. Wow, it sounds similar to the last reading. I feel like I wanted to get more information, so let's go. What else? One more card. Look at how the card stopped. Oh, have mercy. True love. I found my one true love. I found that in you. Lord, Lord, Lord. Somebody done messed up. Okay, somebody may be buying you flowers as well. I feel like someone wants to stare into your eyes. Text or call. I love our banter over the phone. So there was a conversation through text, DM, or phone call. It says waiting. The awaited date finally arrives. I'm so happy to finally have this moment with you. So somebody is going to end up asking you out on a date because they feel like they fudged up. They put their foot in their mouth. And I just heard they put their big foot in their mouth. Ooh. Ooh. What? How big your feet is? No, I'm just playing. So somebody may be big. They may be big bodied, wide bodied. They might be tall. They might have long feet, long legs, okay? There is a height difference. I feel like the masculine energy may be taller than the feminine energy, but it could be the other way around. But I feel like there's a height difference, okay? Let's get some romance angels. What happened in this situation? Spirit, can you give me any more information about what happened in this situation? Can you give me any more information? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, Pisces, I don't know who did what or where or why, but just stay positive, okay? If this is somebody who you have mutual feelings for and they're not an abuser, just stay as positive as possible because sometimes it takes people a little minute. Sometimes it takes people a little minute to figure out how to get up in it, okay? Let me see. What else? Let me see. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? So there needs to have a heart-to-heart. There needs to be a heart-to-heart here to discuss how each of you are feeling at this time. Oh my God, true love again is at the bottom. Jesus Christ. This is the romance of a lifetime. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Oh, it's kind of sad. Okay, somebody is trying to get the courage to reach out, whether it be you or them. And I really don't care who it is. It could be them reaching out to you. It could be you who's going to reach out to them. But somebody's trying to work up the courage. What else is going on here? Oh my God, and it came out. What? Say what? No, I'm just playing. I'm being goofy, but you know, I don't handle serious situations well. I always use comedy to minimize the discomfort of my emotions in situations. So my apologies, but it does feel very serious. Okay, this is the romance of a lifetime, child. Something is serious. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you, or you really want to have a conversation with someone, because I feel like there's like tension. There's a lot of tension, and there's a lot there's a lot that's not being said. There's a lot of mental communication, but there's a lot that's not being said. Okay, can I get one more card? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So listen, it's going to happen the way it needs to happen, when it needs to happen, if it's going to happen. I just did a reading for Taurus, which came out in our last reading that resembles this energy that we just posted. The reading prior to this one. So what you want to do is go to the channel, go to the videos tab, and look at the reading that's right up under this title, which was posted first. At the end of the reading, when I said what signs it is, Earth and Taurus came out, along with Jupiter, Mercury, and air. But Taurus on the Nutcase Network, when I did the collective all signs, had a reading similar to this, where someone was running away from a true love situation that was like totally divine. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card, and the Justice card all coming out in the same reading. And it was a short, like, all signs reading. And all of those cards came out, and either Taurus was running from somebody or somebody was running from Taurus. And we just had the reading on the Pisces channel where Taurus came out, like I said, the previous reading to this one, where Taurus came out as one of the people being involved. So you could be dealing with a Taurus strongly, someone who takes a little bit of a while to like warm up to you, Pisces, or you could have Taurus in your chart and it takes you a while to warm up to other people depending on where it is. You could have a Taurus Venus. Somebody could have Taurus Venus, or I don't know, some strong placement. But Lord have mercy, it's a past life relationship. You have known each other before. This is not somebody from your past. Like, this is not an ex. This is somebody who you have such a strong connection with that that it's like otherworldly. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations, which is the same thing as opposites attract. What in the flim flam? That's what Spirit is saying. Just, it's basically the same thing over again. Like, that's the situation. Be positive, Pisces. Stay optimistic. And when you have a conversation, if you have a conversation, whatever's going to happen in this situation, try to keep an open mind, okay? Crazy part about it, I kind of want to use these cards right here, okay? The Cosmic Tarot. Let's use these and see what we get as far as Mrs. Giles. Mrs. Giles. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Leave me comments below. And let me know if it's for show. I'm hearing music in my head. I'm not hearing a specific song, but I'm hearing music. Like, it kind of feels like a jukebox or like an old record player. Some country, S-H-I-T, okay? Okay. What are the messages? See, this Empress came out in the last reading too. What? Not with this deck, but in a different deck. What are the messages? What's happening in... okay. Because I want to be very specific. We're going to start over here, but we're going to start with what's currently happening in this situation. What is this situation referring to when it comes to Pisces and this romantic experience? What is this referring to? Can you tell me what's going on currently, Spirit? Three of Cups. Okay. But there's not three people in the card. There's only two people in the card. Love, celebrating love. Possibly dating. Okay. Can I get one more card for what's going on currently in this situation regarding Pisces and whoever this other person is? Okay, we got two. Ooh, the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. So it could definitely be a Virgo, Capricorn, maybe a Cancer. It's a lot. But I feel like it's a lot. Yeah. Somebody put their foot in their mouth. I don't know if it was you, Pisces, or this person. I just heard eyes like daggers. So somebody may feel like you have eyes like daggers or something about your eyes. Somebody has like really prominent facial structure. Like every time I see the cards in this deck, like the facial structures are so strong. Somebody may have an elongated neck. Yeah, somebody's neck is long, or somebody has a strong neck. But somebody's eyes are like daggers and somebody's words are like daggers. Look at that. An explosion. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, but the devil and the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody may work a lot. Somebody is working a lot right now. They're like literally working a dangerous amount. Like they really need to take a break. Like for real. And I feel like because somebody works a lot, there was some type of misunderstanding, or there was something that was said. I don't know. Something went down here. And I feel like 2 people need to apologize. So Pisces, if you don't agree, then fine. Let it be that. But 2 people need to apologize. That's what I feel. Oh my goodness. I just heard somebody say, I just want love. I just want to feel loved. I just want to be loved. What's this 3 of Cups? Just clarify this, whatever you want, Spirit. This is what's going on right now. Somebody's working a lot. Like, that's the only thing that I'm really getting from this. Like, somebody's working a lot so that they can, like, work hard, play hard. Type of situation. 3 of Wands. So someone was expecting some type of communication, I feel. Or expecting... Someone was expecting something here. It's kind of like she's over here dancing on this 3 of Wands, but it's supposed to be the 3 of Cups. Like someone was supposed to do something together, or there was supposed to be 2 people involved in a situation, but only one showed up. So I don't know if this is somebody who asked you out on a date and they stood you up. But the reality of someone's expectations have been exposed. So the truth about a situation has come out. Somebody was expecting something really positive and happy. Like maybe a lot of back and forth. I feel like there was a lot of back and forth communication. There was a lot of texting, calling, a lot of back and forth calls or text or communication. Or banter back and forth. It was just very balanced. Like the communication or the conversation was very balanced. What else? We have the 5 of Pentacles though. But there was a situation where somebody regrets like, okay, what else? Just let the messages come out, Spirit. The Ace of Swords. See what I'm saying? That Sun card and the Ace of Swords. There's some type of sadness about the truth, or there's some type of sadness about this reality that has been realized. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Dang, and the 9 of Pentacles. I just feel immense, like, sadness and sorrow. And I feel like it's because someone found out the truth about a person or about a situation that they may have gotten their hopes up about. It feels like there was some type of conversation or communication that opened someone's eyes. Because I really do see this as an eye. Like, if you look at it, it kind of looks like an eye. But someone's eyes were opened here and they were disappointed. Maybe you found out somebody works too much, or... maybe you found out somebody wasn't what you expected them to be. Like, in reality, like the way somebody... I feel like this is kind of like a representative situation. Like, the way somebody kind of presented themselves may not be the way that they are in real life. They may have presented themselves very confidently, and they may have presented themselves in a way where they're very vocal and, you know, communicative, but then in reality, they're kind of like not. Someone may be really depressed in real life. Someone may have a lot of like addictions or be toxic. Or I also feel like something about the eyes, like seeing somebody, like somebody's eyes are very piercing, or something about somebody's eyes. I don't know what's going on with somebody's eyes, but face and eyes and physical features are very prominent. Like someone may have very prominent physical features. Hell, somebody might think they ugly, right? Like maybe you're texting someone on a dating app. Maybe you're talking to them on the phone, but when it finally comes time to meet this person, maybe they get cold feet. They could have stood you up, or they're afraid to like meet you in person because maybe they're nervous about how you're going to feel about how they look like in real life. Oh, wow. See, I fall in love with people's voices. I really like people's voices. And sometimes people's voices don't match their face. But in reality, like, it's, I mean, to be honest with you, it's not really that bad because it's crazy. I'm going to tell y'all a story. Let me get one more card. Can I get one more card, please, for this little pile right here, please? The Ace of Cups. You got to be kidding me. Let me tell y'all a story. And I still have contact with this guy now, right? We just Instagram friends. It ain't nothing serious. But the first boyfriend I ever had was a dude who called my phone by mistake. Because I had just got a new phone number. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell y'all more about that. So listen. This was back before, I don't know how old the people are watching this video, but for y'all youngins, okay, back in the day, we didn't have no FaceTime, okay? You couldn't FaceTime with nobody. You had to be lucky if you had a picture phone to send somebody a picture of what you look like. This is back in the flip phone, my parents was being cheap era, where I got the raggediest minute phone, and I was lucky to be able to get a phone call, okay? So the first boyfriend I ever had was when I came down here to Georgia. I'd never really like talked to people in Chicago. Like everybody thought I was ugly, I guess. I don't know. Or whatever situation. I don't know what it is. They just didn't really like me, right? So I never really got like attention from boys. I was always the ugly duckling or the oddball, or, you know, the one who was the friend but not good enough to be like considered to be a girlfriend in their eyes. But I really was. It was just late bloomer type of situations, right? So when I got down here, my uncle and my aunt got me a phone, and I had a few numbers like of people, but I didn't really have a lot of numbers. And this dude had called me one day. Somebody just like, I didn't know who he was. It was just a number that called. And I didn't know if it was somebody who I gave my number to, because I used to go to the mall, like walk around, you know, teen stuff. You go to the mall, walk around, give people your number. And a lot of times, like, people didn't have cell phones back then, so they would get your number on a piece of paper, okay? Y'all better get with it and stop being so scary on these dating apps and start getting out here and meeting people in real life and speaking to people. And if they give you a sour attitude, that's because they're not meant to be around you, and you don't have to be worried about that. Get used to rejection. So, like, I was lucky, at least for a certain amount of time, because I still got to experience the whole situation where people were coming up to people and, you know, asking them out, asking them for their numbers. And it's very exhilarating. It's exhilarating when you do it. It's exhilarating when you accept it. It's exhilarating when you just have the experience. And I think that's what a lot of people lack. It's like the hunting skills. A lot of men don't have hunting skills, and they don't want to step to a woman. And, you know, it's real sad because y'all are really missing out. But I digress. So this dude called my phone. I thought it was somebody who I might have gave my number to. So I picked up the phone and I was like, hello. And he was like, hey, is so-and-so there? Like, he said somebody's name. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I just got this number. I think you got the wrong number. My bad. Or I don't know what I said. It was like, no, this is somebody else. I think you got the wrong number. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, are you sure? Because I just got so-and-so's number. It's like he had asked somebody for their number, and I don't know if they missed a digit or gave him the wrong number on purpose, but like he ended up calling my phone and he was like confused. It seemed like he had just got somebody's number, or he had known that person for a while or something like that from school or something. He was like, yeah, it was like from school. I can't remember the situation, but he was like confused because it was, I could kind of hear, like, me being my Pisces self, I could hear the disappointment in his voice because it felt like somebody had played him or just not been a good friend or something like that. And I was like, no, I'm sure. I was like, I'm sorry, you know, and I was trying to like make the situation better, but he had a really nice voice. So we ended up talking on the phone, and this is very dangerous, and that is true. However, we ended up talking on the phone, and I was actually in middle school. He was in high school. So it was a little much, but at the same time, he wasn't like too much older than me. And we just talked on the phone for like several weeks. Like, I don't know how the conversation kept going, because I think I was like, yeah, man, I hate that when people, you know, give you the wrong number or don't pay attention. Like, we were just relating on things, talking on the phone, and it was just a nice conversation. It was a fun experience. And like, for me, it was nice to have somebody to talk to other than like, you know, people I met through my aunt and, you know, people who I really didn't want to talk to at the time. And I wanted to talk to him. So he told me about himself, and it's crazy. He actually went to school in Gwinnett. And I'm close to Gwinnett now. But like, he went to school in Gwinnett, and I was in like DeKalb County area. And it's like far, but it's like not too far. And like, we just were going off voice communication, right? So long story short, we ended up talking for a while. I told my family I wanted to date him, or I was dating him or whatever. And my family ended up letting me come to his house, and his mom was there and everything. Like, it was cute. But then when I met him, he didn't necessarily look like his voice. But it's like we found a way to send pictures to each other after a while. But it's like when you meet someone in person, it's like their spirit is there. Like, in a picture or a video, like, a video is easier to grasp someone's spirit. But you can't really grasp someone's spirit in a picture, right? But when you hear someone's voice, you can grasp their spirit. You can grasp their essence. When you're in person, you can feel their spirit. You can feel their essence. So it's like, yeah, it was kind of weird because I didn't really know what he looked like, who he was. It could have been a predator or something like that. But his mom actually got on the phone with my family, talked to them and everything. So we were both like school kids, whatever. And it ended up being a situation where throughout time, like, he was actually like a good person. And throughout time, he turned out to be sometimes a little effed up, but ultimately he was a really good like friend, because people are going to do their own thing. They're going to have their own choices in life. But all in all, he was a really good friend. And, you know, I think he's a really nice guy. It didn't go any further than like little puppy love type of stuff. But to me, those phone conversations really opened my eyes to like how situations can go down. And people are scared sometimes. And I don't know why I had to tell y'all this story, but it feels to me that with the Queen of Cups and then this Queen of Wands, like, there could be, look, and then the Seven of Swords. I never pull this card in this deck. Somebody may feel like they never pull somebody like you or somebody as beautiful as you. Or you could feel like that about this person. But there's a person here who's extremely beautiful. There's a person here who's extremely like pensive when it comes to their stare, like their bone structure, their facial structure, their lips, their eyes, everything about them is very beautiful, very enticing, very alluring. And I think the truth is that somebody has a lot of feelings, but there's like something about a person's voice that is either connecting to your spirit from a past life, or your voice is connecting to their spirit. Like you guys are connecting together, recognizing each other through like a voice or through eyes or like physical features. But it's like something unexpected. I feel like it's about what someone sees. And I feel like someone is worried that when you see them, they're worried that when you see them, you're not going to be attracted to them. Or you could be worried that when someone sees you, they're not going to be attracted to you. But I don't think that really matters, because like the conventional, and that's why I think the card Keep an Open Mind came out. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Because I feel like even if someone, like if you're dating someone on a dating app, or you're just texting each other, you're not calling each other, you're just looking at pictures, you don't video chat, and you want to meet someone in person, there's a lot of nervousness about this situation, but it actually appears to be like true love. I don't think this is someone who you've met. Like, I don't think this is someone who you've met while you're out. I don't think this is someone who you've met in passing. This feels like someone who is connected to you in a way, but they're also disconnected. So there's never been like, you've never shaken each other's hand. You've never actually looked in each other's eyes. There's something like that here in this situation. I feel like someone's planning to maybe come and see you. But I feel like someone is worried about when you actually like see them. I feel like they're afraid that you're not going to be attracted to them, because that may have happened to them in the past. But there is someone who's coming towards you because they're trying to overcome some type of fear. They're trying to overcome some type of fear. Interesting. I be wanting to get in deep with readings because, honey, but someone works a lot. Someone works a lot. And it may be to the point where it's a little unhealthy. And that may have caused some problems in the situation. Like if somebody's always working, they may not have responded to you or something like that. Or they may not have, you may feel like they haven't devoted enough time to communicating or something like that. This could also be you. Okay, what can Pisces expect in the near future with this situation? What can Pisces expect in the near future with this situation? Because it's like, it's really none of your energy right here except for this Ace of Cups, Pisces. Maybe the Five of Cups. Some of you may regret something that you said. They may regret something that they said to you, okay? What can Pisces expect in the near future with this situation? The Nine of Cups and the Moon. Somebody wants you secretly, or somebody has some type of secret desires. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody has secret desires. You may secretly desire this person. They may secretly desire you. There's 2 fish on this card, Pisces. I feel like you want something that has been very hard to find, right? And it's true love. That's what it is. It's worth waiting for. I feel like if you love somebody, you shouldn't let them go. I don't necessarily always believe in that statement. If you love somebody, you shouldn't let them go. But if the universe is basically saying you need to let them go, then you should also let them go if you love them at the same time, right? You should fight for who you love. But if you can't keep fighting, or if fighting is not working, then you should let it go. Because you love them enough to not force a situation. I'm not saying you are. But I'm saying with the 9 of Cups and the Moon, the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, you're very independent, Pisces. But I feel like your deep desire, like your deepest desire, is to have someone who desires you. And like really wants to be with you and doesn't see you as a burden or a nuisance. A lot of y'all had parents who didn't want you, like a delinquent mother, delinquent father, maybe being adopted. You just want somebody who wants you back. You don't want to force it. You don't want to fight it. But I think it's difficult when you feel strong feelings for a person and you know that they feel those feelings too, because they can't lie to you about it because you're intuitive. But it's like they're not acting maybe on those feelings. What else is going to happen in the near future with this situation? That's too many cards. I'm not taking on those cards. But it was the Prince of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. I don't know. Somebody may be playing hard to get, being very defensive, not saying anything. I don't know, Pisces. Apparently they're guarded, okay? What's going to happen in the near future possibly in this situation for Pisces? Oh, it's in reverse. The 6 of Cups in reverse. That's why they're saying be positive. I just heard try not to be negative. Try not to think negatively when it comes to this situation. Stay positive, stay optimistic. You know, even if this particular situation was a problem and you just don't want to deal with the same things that you were dealing with in your past, it doesn't mean that you're never going to find love. 7 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. But you're like, okay, but it's so complicated. Like, it's always so hard. I think this is Jupiter or Saturn. I don't know. I feel like you're surrendering, Pisces, to situations that want to be destroyed. Like, if people want to self-destruct when it comes to relationships or situations, I feel like you're surrendering to that. But don't feel like you're never going to get what you want, because I feel like you are. And I feel like it's honestly really close. But it's like you're like, why is this so hard? You're just like, oh my God, like, why is this so hard? Just continue to be yourself. Somebody is going to appreciate it. Somebody is going to appreciate it a lot. And I feel like they're going to love you a lot. Princess of Pentacles. What else for what Pisces can expect? The Ace of Wands. Interesting. I feel like you have a lot of passion. I feel like you have a lot of desire. The moon and the sun colliding, something like that. Prince of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I'm lying. That was the King of Wands. I feel like there is someone who wants to make an offer. I do feel like someone wants to apologize for some type of negativity. You know, and sometimes, Pisces, I think because we are so intuitive, it's like we jump so fast into situations. I'm not saying you move fast with this person or what. Let me close my blinds. But what I do feel is like sometimes we don't feel uncomfortable about a situation because we intuitively can feel this past life connection. But see, it says new love underneath. So like in this lifetime, it's new. But you know that you've known this person's spirit before, and we can pick up on that, but everybody can't pick up on that. So they be a little standoffish. Because you can feel all the lives that you've lived with them, but they don't know about that. So you jump into it and you're just like talking to them like you just talked to them. Like you've been knowing them your whole life. But to them, that's kind of like scary. Okay. What else do you want to know? Pisces to know? Okay. Spirit know what I'm talking about. Okay. The Six of Wands and the Prince of Swords. I feel like you both secretly, whoever this person is, I don't know who this is, but whoever this person is, y'all both secretly want there to be success in the situation. I feel like y'all both secretly want to pick up the pieces of whatever was dropped and work something out. I don't know, but there was something that wasn't being paid attention to. Maybe you felt like you weren't being paid attention to. Maybe you felt like this person was ignoring you, Pisces. You might have missed, I don't know, you might have blocked this person and don't see messages from them, but I don't know. Go for what you want. Life is too short. What else? Can I get 2 more cards? No, just 1 more card, please. The Star. I don't know if you feel like this can be healed or if someone else feels like it can be healed, but there's an apology that someone wants to make. But I'm going to be adamant about this. I feel like there are possibly 2 apologies that need to take place here. I think that both people need to apologize for whatever, at least so there can be equal and common ground on a situation. 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, like somebody might be waiting for you to respond back, or you are waiting for someone to respond back. There's some type of like gap in communication. There was back and forth communication, and then there wasn't communication. So I don't know, Pisces. Even if this is not necessarily your true love or the person who you're meant to be with, don't lose hope on true love. That's what I feel. Don't lose hope that there's someone out there who's actually going to treat you the way that you deserve. Don't lose hope that there's someone out there who's actually willing to fight for you and protect you, because there is. It's just going to happen when it's meant to happen. And I know it kind of sucks, but try to enjoy the ride along the way. That's the only thing that I could say. Like, literally any situation that comes your way, just try to see the positive in it. And I think that's why Spirit says stay optimistic, because as long as you just do your best to try to stay optimistic and see the positive in every situation that you go through, whether it's rewarding or challenging, you have a lot more positive energy that comes towards you in the long run, okay? I really feel like a sadness, like a pain in my heart because of this situation. You got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So either there's about to be an offer that's made, or there was an offer that was made and it may not have gone as expected. But interesting. What else does Pisces need to know in terms of advice? That's what Thunderbolt. So yeah, there's something unexpected that could be happening. A Tower moment. Silence and possibilities. So it's like there's so many possibilities when someone is silent. I feel like whenever someone is silent, y'all get antsy. Or maybe someone is getting antsy because you're silent. But something about silence and the possibilities of what's going on or why the silence is happening makes someone get nervous. Just because there's silence doesn't mean that there's like failure. I don't know. There may be a person who's not really like saying anything to you right now. And they could be losing hope on the situation. Maybe you're not saying something to this person. They could be losing hope, but I don't know. Just kind of let things play out. Let it play by ear. Because who the fuck has time to be... Ooh, I just cursed. Who has time to be stressed? You know what I mean? Like, if somebody wants to be with me, they're gonna come try to be with me. If they don't, they're not. If somebody wants to put in the effort that I feel like I deserve in a situation, they're going to put in the effort that I feel like I deserve. And I'm going to put in the effort that they feel like they deserve. But if it don't happen, then it's no reason for me to pull my hair out either. I'm just going to enjoy my own company because I thoroughly do. So, but I do feel like there could possibly be a Tower moment. Anything is possible in this situation. Yeah, there's a need for there to be trust. Because the universe is doing something here. What's the overall advice for Pisces? Oh, wow. Landed on my lap. Slowing down. Okay, the mind. Yeah, slowing down your mind is racing. And beyond illusion. Ooh. Healing and adventure. So go on the adventure, Pisces. Go into the light, okay? Wherever you feel called to go, go there. I've been feeling very, you know, flowy lately. So I'm just letting the readings do what they're going to do. I'm not trying to keep them on a timeline or anything like that. I just want the messages. And I feel like your advice, Pisces, is to chill out. Slow down your mind, because I feel like you're tripping. You're either tripping now because someone is silent, or you were tripping before because someone was being silent. They weren't saying anything. They probably work excessively. And that's what you want, don't you? You don't want somebody broke. You don't want somebody lazy. You don't want a gold digger, male or female. But at the same time, I do think somebody is working a little bit too much. I feel like somebody's working to the point where it's toxic or excessive. But if your mind is racing and like you're so, I don't know, focused on what about this? What if this? What if that? Because your mind is racing, then I feel like all you're going to see is BS in front of your face. If you just slow down and relax I know it's difficult, and I'm not saying it to you like you should know how to do it. This is hard. I struggle with this. So it's like, try your best to slow your mind and calm your mind and just really logically be able to look at situations. Because I feel like when you're able to do that, there's going to be a lot of healing that comes. And it's like you're finally going to be able to enjoy the adventure of life. You know? All right. So I hope that helped you guys. I don't know. It's kind of like a somber, kind of sad situation. Like it's kind of a sad energy. It's like, I don't know. It's very heavy. That's what I will say. It's a very heavy energy. But I'm just going to leave it like that. So Pisces, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you guys for being here. This was a long one. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like the video. Put the brains in the chat, affirmations in the chat, and anything that you're grateful for in the chat at this time. Because I just feel like it's going to amplify the positive energy that comes to you. We all have to learn lessons. We all have to move through life and figure things out as we go. So even if you've been in a situation like this, like whatever situation you're in, just don't beat yourself up. Whatever it is. And I'll see you guys next time. Y'all remember to get, if you want a reading, merch while it's on sale, or if you want to join the membership, the links are below. And if you want to donate, the PayPal link is below as well in the description box, you guys. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, booze. Bye.